Spirituality is about remembering. What was I thinking? Or what did I get caught up in? What did I get infatuated with? What did I get distracted by? What did I become fearful of that took me away from an awareness of being, a remembrance of who I am, of who you are, of who we are? It's a matter of remembering. Remembering seems to imply something out of the past, and there are factors from out of the past that are involved. There's probably times in our life where there are a heightened sense of being, a heightened sense of being who we are, of knowing who we are. So in that sense, when we remember being, we are remembering that awareness that we had. It could be like that. There have been enlightened cultures in the past of humanity where there was spiritual knowledge that was shared abundantly and freely and known among people, where there was a culture that was based on that, where being was primary and the achieving was secondary. And in that sense, the remembering is of that. Because if that's really true, the memory of that is deep within us all. You might say it drives us crazy because it's there. Someplace deep in our memory banks, we remember that. And if we get caught up in the processes of achieving, being a material person in a material world, it's in conflict with that. And then I'll make the assertion that we are, well, as it's put biblically, made in the image and likeness of God, of the Elohim. And we were planted in a garden. We were made to be in a place that is, you could call paradisal. Yes, that paradise was meant to manifest in an outer sense. The realm of being is not there to just be invisible. It's meant to show itself in human culture on the planet. And there are many evidences of that still. But if it's really true that we're made that way, that's a reason to call it remembering. We're remembering how we are made. We are remembering what is intrinsic to us, what is innate to us. We are remembering our hard wiring. We are hardwired to know being, to remember being, to act out of being, and not to forget who we are. Not to forget who we are individually, not to forget who we are together. It seems to me that there's this expression that somebody's lost their heart. A group of people might have kind of lost their heart. I think that's more literally true than we might think. If we look at the culture of America today, we might ask, where's the heart of America? Where's the heart of this people? Where is our common center, our common values, our common beingness? That's so important for us as humankind. It's important for us individually to know our own heart, right? And when we're in being, we know our own heart, and our own heart is activated by the being that we are. That's pretty important. If somebody's lost heart, that's a bad place to be in. And for any group of people, any culture, to lose its heart, to lose that beating center spiritual center of who we are. In this case, speaking of America as a nation, to lose that beating heart that we all feel together, know that we're a part of, we're connected to, that's sad. And it's in conflict with how we're made. We're made to have a collective heart and to know that with other human beings. And whether it's America or any other group of people or the whole world, we are made intrinsically to have a collective heart that we share together, that we know as humanity. And we sometimes touch that heart on some occasion or another. Something happens, and we all of a sudden, well, I remember. I remember we're all connected to this one thing, and I can feel the beating heart of who we are. Certainly, there's something larger than us as humankind on this planet. There's a larger sphere of things for us to connect with. And you might say memory, being, is about it all. It doesn't exclude any of it. It is, yes, that connection with what's larger, with the cosmic. And then it is the embodiment of being right here among us. Because without that, there's no fulfillment, yes? Right? Just having some kind of cosmic connection while it's chaos amongst us on earth, that's not fulfilling. It's almost like tantalizing. You touch all this wonder and then don't know it, embody it, live it, share it. No, memory is about all of that. It's about recalling being, all of being, the invisible parts, if you will, the higher dimensions of that, and the dimensions of that we are living in and knowing and embodying right here and now. So my wish for myself, for us, individually and then as a body of people, is to have individuals and ultimately all of us who speak of the heart of the world and who have the capability to say, here it is. Here is the heart of the world. I am that beating heart. Not in some kind of personal way, but I am a living expression, embodiment of that because I am being, right? I am being. My beingness is that. Not my personality, but my beingness is that. I'm knowing that. Here it is. Here is our beating heart. Share this one heart. Share this one heart.